G'day guys, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia, and also happy 4th of July for tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good day, whether you're working, having barbecues, drinking sherbets, whatever you're doing. Hopefully you enjoy your day, and also try and rep the Steelers too if you can. Try and if you go to parties, barbecues or whatnot at your friend's house, rep the Steelers, have some fun, enjoy your time, but also stay safe during happy 4th of July with all the fireworks and stuff like that. It gets kind of crazy. I've been over there. I went over there with my dad in 2019. It's been 4 years now. I saw fireworks over Niagara Falls, which is fantastic. Like I just got done doing a live. I was telling you guys in the live chat, so much fun. I love the idea of the American culture, Americana, and 4th of July was a fun time. And I understand the history behind it and all that kind of stuff. So stay safe, have a good time, enjoy your barbecues, enjoy your friends and family, enjoy everything about that. And if you're working or you're just chilling out, enjoy that too. Anyways, I wanted to bring up this topic because it came up in a live chat at the very end of the live stream today was around Mike Tomlin and Mike Tomlin with the extension. Now, I do believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers will extend Mike Tomlin, for a 3 or 4 year contract going into maybe hopefully this season. Now, according to Ray Filler, hang on a minute. Let me see it. I'm just reading off an article from Steelers Depot, so I'll link that in the description below. But Ray Fittipaldo, I think he's a Pittsburgh Steelers insider. He says this. This is the way it usually happens, right? There are different time frames when it's happened in the past. There's everything to suggest that Art Rooney is happy with Mike Tomlin and he likes the direction of the young team. I would imagine it happens at some point before the start of the season, said Fittipaldo on 93.7 The Fan. I am 100% certain it's going to happen. And, all signs point to it happening again this year. So it is, I guess, his speculation, but it kind of feels like that. Now, I said Mike Tomlin, right? I said Mike Tomlin. Fire Tomlin crowd, one side. Pro Tomlin crowd, the other. At some point, we have to stop. It doesn't matter. We can't control the team. Now, I'm a big fan of Tomlin. Not only am I a big fan of Tomlin with his seasons throughout Pittsburgh, never not had a losing season. He's won a Super Bowl. He's been to 2. He's been to, 8-9 record in the playoffs. So he's been to 17 playoff games. I'm a fan of him. But I'm also a fan of Tomlin in his work too. I'm a fan of just him being a leader of men, how he speaks to people, his mannerisms, his philosophy on life, all those kind of things. I love the way that Tomlin can address the crowd and talk to you as a man. And I've never met him, but I would imagine that I would have an insane conversation if I ever met Tomlin and if he gave me the time of day and we sat down for an interview or a chat or for a beer. I would love and appreciate that time. Now, when Tomlin does eventually retire, I do believe he will go into the Hall of Fame. I think he's been an outstanding coach. He has won Super Bowl, but he possibly does need one more Super Bowl victory to get him up that extra step for a dead set chance to go in, right? At the same time, though, I understand. I've been hearing this argument for yonks, and I don't really want to get into it. If you do want to fire Tomlin, you'll feel free to go for it. But this time around, I'm not going to snap back. I don't care anymore. I legit don't care. It's been going on for 6 years of saying fire Tomlin. It doesn't change anything. If he signs a contract, it's not going to change anything. So you can fire Tomlin all you want. You can say that he hasn't won a playoff game in four. He's lost 4 straight in a row. He hasn't won one since 2015, which when I was in Canada, and I saw that overseas. And the last playoff game we won, I think, was against the Chiefs. It was Dolphins and Chiefs, and the Patriots beat us. Right. At the same time, though, we got rousted by the Jaguars one year. It was like a shootout that sucked. We also got done by the Browns, and we got beat by the Chiefs. And I can't remember the other one off the top of my head, but there was Browns, Chiefs, Jags, and there was another one too. And I can't remember you guys. Oh, and the Patriots, right? Patriots, right? Those are the 4 games that we were beaten. I understand the logic behind that some fans aren't just happy, but I think the overall hate is what I don't get. The overall hate around Tomlin saying he's this, he's that, he's terrible. No, he's not terrible. He's been in the league for 16, almost 17 years. He's accrued so many wins, over 150 wins in the league. Has his team ready every single year. 9-8, and he's always got the Steelers with a chance for the playoffs, right? So whatever happens, if you are on the fire Tomlin crowd, fine, you can be that. That's completely up to you. I don't care anymore. I actually don't care about the pro Tomlin crowd either. I don't really care about anything. All I know is I like Tomlin as a person. I like the way that he talks to the media. I like the way that he talks to the players. I like his representation of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what I like. Coach Tomlin is my coach for the Steelers. And when I watch my team, I want to see him succeed. I want to see him succeed, and I want to see him win another one. Not only just for the players like Cameron Haywood or Minka coming in, being a true Steel, or TJ Watt, winning one for them, or Kenny Pickett trying to get his career going. I want to see Coach Tomlin win one for himself and do that. And this is the point now where the Rooneys, if they do extend him, it makes a lot of sense. And here's why. If the Pittsburgh Steelers extend Coach Tomlin this season, give him another 3-year contract, got 2 years left to go to 2026 or whatever it is. If they extend him to like 2029 or 2028, you have a good 5 years of trying to figure out if this team can win in the next 5-year period. Because now we always talked about that it's Bill Cowher's team back in the day, that Bill Cowher had his players, yada, yada, yada. Well, it's no longer that. Now we have Coach Tomlin's players 110%. Now we have the new direction of Omar Khan. We have the new direction of this team. Yes, we still have Matt Canada, but we have Coach Tomlin and this team. Kenny Pickett is going to second year. He's working as hard as he can. Patrick Peterson came over, and one of the reasons was to join the Steelers because of Coach Tomlin, right? There's been praise now for Big Al, who used to play left tackle for us. He praised Mike Tomlin like really highly, and said he could do bigger things than being a coach. So the players love him. The guys in media, Rich Eisen, all those guys love Tomlin. There's a small fan base that goes, he's not winning right now. I hate him. And I understand some of you guys don't hate him. Maybe you just dislike the productivity over the last few years, and that's fair enough. He hasn't been winning. He hasn't been winning at all. We've lost 4 playoff games in a row. So we need to turn that around. The Steelers need to turn that around, but I feel like Mike Tomlin can do this in the next few years. So that is a report I saw, I think yesterday, that Ray Filippato from 93.7 The Fan, the Pittsburgh guys, the media over there, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, is saying that all signs pointing to another Tomlin extension. I think we see that. I think most Steelers fans around the world, you don't need to be an insider to see that happening. I think most Steelers fans, like Tomlin's 50 years old, 55 years old, or maybe 51. He's got time. He loves the game. He's got now even Joey Porter. He coached with Joey Porter. I don't know if he did coach Joey Porter. I can't remember if that was that close, but I know he coached with Joey Porter. So all these connections, and it's time right now to extend him for 3 years, keep him in-house, and also at this time, it's like a new team. It feels like a new energy. I have this new sense of hype because I can't wait to see them run the football, play good defense. And I think they've cut a few players, like Chase, who I didn't think he was buying in, or they cut Devin Bush, who was buying into the idea, or Marcus Allen, of those guys, right? They weren't buying into the Pittsburgh Steelers way. The standard is the standard. And this year, I think the standard this year has to be a playoff win. It has to be, right? That's the next step. And it's going to suck if we don't get that. But I feel like Coach Tomlin will have these players ready to play. And I'm just a big fan. I'm a big fan of his work, not only on the field, but off the field and everything he does. Everything. Anyways, guys, I know in the comments below, I will see you fire Tomlin. And on the other side, I will see, man, he's a great coach. I can't wait to see him play. Either way you put it, I hope you guys have a happy 4th of July. I really do mean that. I loved my experience and time over there. I've been to America 3 times. I love the Americana, the culture. I love everything about it. I love just talking to you guys when I'm over there. It's so much fun. You have so much passion for your team and your country as well. So happy 4th of July. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe on 4th of July, man. But don't be surprised, too, that over the next few weeks or maybe training camp, that a deal is announced that Mike Tomlin signs a new 3-year extension and he's with the team, because now he has a young Kenny Pickett and a young offense, and he's getting the players he wants on defense. He's got Patrick Peterson leading there. Cameron Haywood is like, the last few years, we've got to get Cameron Haywood a Super Bowl, or at least a chance or a run, right? We're going to need a run for that. And there are some key rookies in there too, being Jones on the left-hand side, or Benton coming in to wrestle at nose tackle. There are things happening, so don't be surprised if Mike Tomlin is extended. And also, don't hate too much. Just let it be. Let it be.